I'm editing the episode right now and there's a problem. The audio is kind of messed up. It's static and garbled. You'll hear it in the episode, but there's not really a way to fix that. That was my fault. I messed up during recording. However, this is probably one of the best episodes we've recorded yet. So if you can handle that, please stick through the episode. I promise it's worth it. Thanks, guys.
Almost. I think that's kind of what it. So like the seat that they're in and the helmet that they have, it's all hooked up to in the cockpit a certain way. So like the seat turns when you start turning somewhere and shit, kind of like
Yeah,
fucking the Millennium
it
Falcon.
like self stabilization.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if you can if you can use that stabilization and like have it rendered in space, and like you can basically have a helicopter with eyes and ears, and put that over a person's eyes and ears,
yeah.
and like just turn them into an eye, like an eye of God that's just raining down hellfire missiles.
Well, that's pretty much what they are already. The only thing stopping them from being like used all the time is the fact that these fellas have RPG. Well, they used to just have RPGs, and that's enough. You know, that's enough to take one down. But now they have fucking rockets and missiles and like real technology.
We've made huge advancements in like just flak technology.
Mm-hmm.
Like just to knock out air. Like in World War II, we were like, oh, there's airplanes in the sky now. What are we gonna do? Just make the biggest shotgun shell you can make,
Yeah.
wide area, and have it filled with smaller explosives that go off and just like cover the sky in some shit that's like toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
But it'll get a plane out the sky.
But I was watching a video just a second ago. I don't know who it could have been military wise. It didn't say, and I couldn't tell. But they all grabbed these like it's like one of them planes that you throw, except once you throw it, it's propelled by some kind of small engine, and it'll like crash into a target. But right before it crashes, it shoots off like a bunch of fucking, I guess, debris and shit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
shrapnel. And it looked pretty deadly. It showed what it would do to like a crowd, and it had a pretty wide spread.
Yeah, you can do some pretty predictable shit if you have a missile with like where you know where it's gonna break. Just having it like certain points made of thinner aluminum that'll just shatter off and like catch the wind and spread over a 50-foot radius.
Yeah. One thing is for certain now that we know, they have weapons of mass destruction now.
Dude, and they've never been better.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Dude, our weapons.
I'm talking about in the Middle East, they have weapons of mass destruction now. That's what we're seeing right now on TV.
Yeah. I mean, they've had them.
We spent all that time looking for them.
They've been around. They didn't exist. Now they do exist. Now they don't exist. Now they do. I think they've always been around.
Yeah, and I don't mean to keep talking about the conflict so much.
I mean, it's the.
Is my audio going?
Is your audio going? Talking to it?
Hello.
You're a little low.
I'm a little low. There we go. Yeah, it wasn't picking up on there.
You were just holding it a little far.
Okay.
But yeah, it's the thing of the day.
It's very worrisome. It could shift. This, dude, we're just going to podcast like it's our last day on Earth. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah, we're going to look at what's going on through the real news channel, Live Leak. So let's see what's really happening.
Oh, mine doesn't have an on-off button.
Yours is just always on.
Okay.
It's using phantom power.
Damn, I got to talk like really straight into this one.
Yeah, you got to hold them both pretty close. I was actually pretty quiet too. This is like kind of my comfort zone for it.
Is there a way on this thing to make it to where it picks up a little bit more? Or is there like a better reach?
Oh yeah, we got the gain.
Pick it up.
How's this?
How about that?
Oh yeah, that's my.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies. Yeah, this right here is pretty good. This is pretty good right here. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 million. Oh, should we turn this music off while we're recording?
We can turn it down.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna really.
It's not really gonna pick up. Let's be quiet for 5 seconds. I'll just turn it off on my phone. Now we're good.
Yeah, we good now.
Yeah, we're Gucci. But what were we talking about?
I don't know. You're about to go on Live Leak. Now, what's Live Leak? I've never been on it, but I've heard about it. What is it?
Live Leak this isn't even Live Leak. This is a scam website. I don't even know if you can really access it much anymore. It's basically like YouTube, but no filters.
Gotcha.
It's like where people post fights, people post school fights, people post bar fights, people post police interactions.
It's E-Bomb's world.
Yeah. I don't even know if there is like a. Yeah, I mean we could go to it, but it would probably not be able to be posted.
Yeah.
But we can find some shit. I mean,
oh yeah, dude.
there's a whole new the Live Leak economy was dying, and what they did was they started this war to get more shock and gore content for social media pages like TikTok. And,
Yeah.
those are going to be spun up by the
Well, those guys over there in the Middle East really like the content stuff too.
yeah.
They really do put a lot of work into their content. It seems like,
I mean now
and not even just content. They're all in the comments and stuff. Now, those are just like, maybe they're not even Middle Eastern guys. Maybe they're just Muslim. Maybe they're from Russia. And maybe that's where more of the activity's coming from, maybe. But especially under I follow a lot of UFC stuff, and there's a lot of Russian comments under that.
yeah, what's Israel what's the relationship there? But I was saying like AI content and like everything that is filmed, like there was never a clear picture on war on television except for one time in Vietnam, and everyone hated it. Like you don't see boots on the ground because there aren't boots on the ground. It's hard to get behind. It's hard to even understand the things in motion because it's all happening in like airspace and like
Yeah. Are you talking about in Israel right now?
yeah, like modern
Well-
conflict is impossible to view from like you can't.
Well, a lot of these guys, what we're going to end up seeing is a lot of them's going to strap cameras to their chests and stuff. And there's going to be some journalists go over there and shit, all kinds of stuff, dude. There's going to be some dead journalists over all this shit, and we're going to get to see the footage of all of it.
Like
Go get them, journalists.
Israel is like
Get the inside scoop on Hamas.
dude, like the Iranian embassy bombing is like some crazy history that we like glossed over in school.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like the whole Iranian embassy affair.
Dude, once bombs got into everything, they just kind of quit teaching. That's when the school year ended. The school year ended like with the JFK assassination, pretty much, and the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
And they never really told about the bad shit. You know what I mean? They're not going to. They're not going to. You got to wait till you're old enough and the
Yeah.
internet gets expansive enough for us to learn that kind of shit.
Yeah, they're like the only thing they were like was like the only thing they said was like the only thing they told us was that George W. Bush was good and did the right thing when he was put under pressure.
Yeah.
That's what
I
they
don't-
tell us.
I don't remember
And that's
what
all
they
I know.
I don't remember what they taught us, but we just had like 9/11, you know, we did 9/11 on 9/11 day, and that was more you just remembering, like you're literally watching videos of planes go into buildings, and
It's turned into just shock content. Like it's not even
You-
shock content. It's just part of this plant, like this world that we live in.
you know what is pretty funny is the moon landing footage. I don't know if we made it to the moon or not, but if you watch that footage,
It's funny.
it's pretty funny, and I think people have some pretty good points on why they think it's fake. And just watching the hopping around and shit, dude, there's no way.
I think
Old people are dumb as fuck.
the truth about it, I think the moon's just funny. I think shit's just funny up there. Like physics are different. That's
How come
fake.
we've
That's fake.
How
That's
come
paper
we've
mache.
never been back?
We don't have a reason to. All of our missiles are perfectly placed at points in orbit to be of maximum efficiency. We don't need to base anything out of the moon because we can orbit a satellite much closer that is man-made. Just drop a fucking bomb from a few hundred miles or a few thousand miles. Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jesus Christ,
the man of
he's
the
here.
hour.
Hello?
Come get in this chair. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Wynton is joining us. You may know him.
It's great to be on the worst podcast in America.
What do you think about the moon landing? That's what we're talking about, how
Well,
funny
it's
the
got
videos
kind
are.
of a look to it, like kind of a Stanley Kubrickian quality to this footage, I would say, wouldn't you?
Well, here's the thing. Old people believed it, so it had to have been decent enough. I can't believe they believed it. I don't know if it's necessarily fake that we went to the moon, but some of the footage does look whack. No one's gonna hear anything you just said, I don't think, right? So, hold on.
You gotta be quicker with the pass.
Could it-
So what I'm saying, the good thing about Toy Story is that, you know, it's not the best graphics, but it holds up under pressure. You know, it's good for what it was in the day. That's what this is. It's a very well done fantasy ultimately.
I just like how none of the other countries that sent things up to the moon have said anything about there not being an American flag up there, because they're really doing us a favor with that.
Well, it's
That's
been
good.
bleached white by. Yeah, they're there. But the thing about the American flag on the moon is that now it's there's no atmosphere. So within 6 months the radiation of the sun bleached it white. That's true. So the American flag is now a surrender flag.
It got whitewashed. Oh, this is good. Guys, we're figuring this out now.
Look at water.
You want the intruded water?
No.
There's saltwater intrusion.
I'm gonna start seeing things if I get that salt water in me.
Yeah,
Start
you're
seeing-
gonna have to see the bathroom. That's what it did to me. I had to go see the bathroom. And then the other night when I was like falling asleep back here and shit, dude, my head was hurting so bad that Monday after that open mic from hell. But I took that ibuprofen, I took that little nap, and I woke up and my head was fine. But I drank some of the water at 12-mile limit from the little jug. Bad water. Bad.
Got intruded by the salt water.
Dude, I felt really intruded. And you know what's the worst part is that I was intruded and it hurt my ass. Because it was fucking diarrhea and I had to wipe with public toilet paper.
Public.
Diarrhea and single-ply toilet paper go together about as good as Israel and Hamas.
You're standing on the mic cord.
You're dropping too many bangers.
You're dropping
we
some
gotta
bangers,
slow this
just like you
down.
dropped in that toilet,
Oh my god.
and just like they dropped on that school.
Yeah. Well, dude, they're fighting over nothing. As a Christian, I know my guys. If they're fighting over Jews and Muslims.
I'm so glad you don't have the mic right now. So where do you stand?
Chemical warfare on these.
Guys, all I know is that Taiwan is a real country. No, wait, I take that back. That place that place does not exist.
Who? Taiwan?
I remember Taiwan.
Taiwan Jackson, University of Mississippi, defensive line.
Taiwan Jackson, University of Manchuria, offensive line. Yeah, that's good podcasting.
We're having a good time over here. I'm out of the corner now. Oh, I was in timeout. Now I'm not. I put myself there, and I'm ready to come back and be as fair to everybody as possible. What are we? Are we still watching the moon footage in the background?
The Iron Dome.
The Iron Dome. Let's see it get active. Now, this is American made as well.
So this is just them showing off. This is basically a glorified fireworks show. You know, you're gonna see that. You know, this is like a few months after it was built, and they're like, hell yeah, we're doing our job. There's a little bit of a slam dunk chance, if you will. Yeah, it's basically flak. So what it is it's just projectiles that are meant to turn, like, they're both no they're just very accurately aimed. We can't show that.
You guys know the Palestinian motto?
That's why Manscaped.
What is it?
Live Hamas.
That's funny. But these flak things, it's basically like a circle around like Gaza, and any missile that's basically surrounded by like highly accurate flak cannons around the perimeter. So anything that goes overhead can immediately be intercepted, and it's spread out for a few miles around the city because what
like
they want,
like Iron Man.
So it's more like trapping Gaza's missiles in.
But the thing is, these things are meant to hit aircraft, not they're not aimed at any specific ground target. So the ones that miss will generally like rain down on like poor Palestinian areas. We saw this happen in Hawaii during Pearl Harbor. Actually, my grandfather my grandfather saw it. He told me about it. He was like, "Oh yeah, like shrapnel from like anti-aircraft missiles would just like land in like neighborhoods."
It's gotta go somewhere.
Yeah, it's gotta go somewhere, dude.
What are you gonna?
Well, that's the thing. You know what it reminds me a lot of is like the Modern Warfare series almost. Obviously, that was based off of like more past events, I think, right? But it's still kind of the same thing, I think.
I saw some news about this whole, kerfuffle, and it was
Confiffy.
that there are these Hamas guys, and they went and murdered a woman on vacation, and she wasn't even Israeli, and now then they stripped her and were like driving her around and spitting on her, but turns out she's German.
Yeah, they killed her. I saw that
killed
too.
her.
Yeah.
Can we pull that up, please?
Pull up the dead lady.
Pull up.
Let's Logan Paul this
Hamas.
podcast. Show dead people.
Dead woman?
Yeah. Yeah, that's her right there, dude. She was super hot. I don't know why they would have
She's
killed her.
hot.
I'd have kept her.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Should have been mine.
I know. I mean,
She was
And
a
that's the
noble
main-
spirit. She was an adventurous spirit, and always quick to love. You know, she was
yeah.
quick to crack a joke. She had a smile that lit up a room.
She used to do this little thing where she would do this little thing where I'm sorry.
This picture from the Associated Press tells everything. This is
Yep.
elderly
Yeah.
Right, and we
Yeah,
rest in
let's-
peace. I did actually.
Let's talk about
I used
Let's talk about
to.
this nice old lady in a golf cart.
gunman.
I'm sure she's not gonna die.
They slaughtered about 300 Israelis, and then they brought back a number of hostages, including the woman you see right there.
I was actually in full
They will
support
be
of
held
Hamas
in
until I heard
unthinkable
about that
conditions
beautiful
inside
baby
Gaza.
getting
We've seen beatings of
the
Israeli
life
prisoners by Hamas.
taken.
Yeah.
And other
That poor white woman.
acts of barbarianism that are too difficult
she's
to
German,
either
too.
describe or show
Yeah.
on television.
Very white. Well, you
over
know,
the past 24 hours. But if
Which
you'd
is
like to know
weird.
what
Maybe
Israel's
she's like
fighting
German,
against,
Polish,
it is
like
against
maybe
a
a,
group of
Holocaust survivor genetics
who
type
will
person, and
kidnap elderly women
just came to Israel
and
kind of
then
for that
bring them
music
back
festival and a
and
pilgrimage,
use
because
them
that's what they
as
got her, was a
shields
music
in
festival.
what
I saw
will be
the
the
paratroopers
Israeli
were gliding down
counteroffensive.
into this music
That's
festival,
one
and they
piece
just
of
started
video that
fucking
tells a lot
chasing
of
them.
the
They were like
story.
corralling them in
that's
trucks and shit.
crazy, dude.
Now we
Dude,
will show
Epstein
you,
needed
Oh
a
my
new
God.
shipment.
This is from the 3,000
They needed a new
rockets
sh-
that were fired by Hamas this morning. And
Oh,
this took
God.
Israel by complete surprise.
I think
50
Benjamin
years
Netanyahu
was
is calling
dead.
it the Black Day.
plus
That's
one
what he's
of
calling
the
it.
1973 Yom Kippur War, and the 3,000 rockets that were fired by Hamas.
I
in
guess
Islamic
so, like,
Jihad
yeah, just
overwhelmed
coming up with a name
Israel's
for it.
Iron
That's what
Dome
they need to
defense
do.
system, which led to a lot of
Well, when you something so methodically and well thought out and planned deserves a name, even if it's terrible.
Yeah, like when they all left Afghanistan.
Because if like
Pull it out.
but like if we didn't call like if we didn't have a name for the Holocaust, you know what I mean? What would we call it? Just like when all those Jews died.
St.
Yeah,
George's
when they killed all
University
those
School of
Jewish
Medicine,
people.
Because at the time that I
I don't
wanted to
know.
go into medicine,
It needs a name.
they were the only university that was willing to.
Because
give
yeah,
me
if we
that
didn't have
chance.
names for it, we'd have to be
I
like,
wanted somewhere that I felt believed in me, and
Which
from the
time?
beginning, even when I was
they
accepted
killed all
into
those Jewish
school, it was
people.
very
And it
clear
happens
to
a
me
lot. It does happen a lot. I
They
mean,
wanted me to be there, and that they believed that I could and would finish medical school, and here I am today.
Yeah, I didn't know I'd have to bring in my political analysis skills with this podcast.
We usually don't do this, but I'm so scared for my fucking life and the life of my brothers and friends.
hey, Ian. I'm gonna show you a picture of a dead woman, and you need to tell me how it makes you feel.
Let's see.
Right here is how do you feel about this woman?
She better tight. Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence is pretty hot. It's Jennifer Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen. Katniss Everdeen, the girl on fire.
This just in, Jennifer Lawrence, pretty hot.
Breaking news. I would eat her ass.
I would too, given the opportunity.
You know she smokes
she
weed
asked-
too. She named her kid Bear.
She smokes weed? Oh man.
You know she smokes weed.
Oh, weed?
You know, I didn't really like her character in that. Her and Leonardo DiCaprio and Jonah Hill's latest film, Don't Look Up, that came
I
out
didn't
like 2
like
years
that
ago.
movie at all.
I didn't think it was as good as it should have been for the star power that it had in it. I think Netflix really felt an opportunity to really lock down Leonardo DiCaprio, maybe to work with him again, and it becomes one of his worst movies he's ever put out because they have him playing some fucking dirt. They've been playing some dirt. I mean, like, yeah, he's cool because he saw that or whatever.
I didn't see this movie, but I've really only seen Jennifer Lawrence in compilations of where she gets naked on film. So, but I love all of those movies for sure. The Russian one, that was a great one. Kind of about how you can she uses her sexuality to kind of gain. No.
Oh, Red Dawn.
Yes, Red Dawn. Yeah, she's pretty
Yeah, I
sexy, and then
She's sexy in a weird way too, though, because like she's hot, but like tell me how, I don't fucking know. It's kind of like I don't know. There's just some girls you don't know why they're hot, they just are.
yeah.
Like yeah, she's obviously got some pretty nice features and stuff, but
Speaking of features.
and that's features. Oh, you talking about her feet? Cam's a little foot
Lover.
whore.
You're a foot lover.
Cam's got his feet out right now.
Come on, well. Hey, Crockett, can you move your head for just a second so this audience can...
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on, fellas. I got you.
Wait. Oh.
There you go. All right, that's enough. That's enough tootsies for you freaks. If you want to see more of my baby's tootsies, you're gonna have to pay, numbnuts.
What do you think this is? Foot free?
Yeah. What do you think my wife is? Some kind of hooker? Some kind of foothole?
Some kind of foot frau? Some kind of foot floozy?
That lady inspired a whole nation to stand up against their oppressors. You don't get her feet for free.
Feet for free?
Free feet. That's not the feet I want.
Dude, free feet gotta be the nastiest, dog. Free feet?
You can't do free feet.
You can't do free feet. Free feet at least have to be like $500 feet.
What do they call it? They don't call me Mr. Foot for free.
Yeah. Free the foot. I'm more of a free the foot kind of guy. Fruit by the foot.
Fruit of the foot.
There was a
We were talking about this the other day. Speaking of fruits and foots, do you think gay dudes are into feet at all?
they gotta be.
I think so. I mean,
Because dude feet can be pretty fucking disgusting. Like, I understand lady feet. I don't like feet, but I understand lady feet. They're small and dainty. But like man feet, like I look at my feet. I was asking this because I saw my feet the other day, and I was talking to Cam. I was like, "Do you think?" I think I was talking to you. Was I talking to you about this?
Yeah, probably.
I was like, "Do you think there's a market out there for like dudes to look at my kind of feet?"
Oh, for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, they
like,
want you to stomp around in mud for a little bit.
Ooh, get them all dirty. Get my pigs in the mud.
have you guys seen the ones where it's a sexy lady, but it's kind of got a foot like yours?
Ooh,
You guys into
a
that?
butterfoot.
Yeah.
Butterfoot.
Like the ladies from Without a Paddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got like yeah. Tight body, snatched waist, fucking D cup, and size 14 feet. 5'5", size 14 feet.
Yeah, I want a girl that could be from the Shire.
Yeah.
I want to. Hey, say that.
Is this what Patrice O'Neal's doing now? What are we watching?
Oh God,
He's gonna chug all these 15 Dr. Peppers like Forrest Gump.
Dude, yes, he's gonna gump these peppers. He's gonna gump these peppers for y'all. Dude, Gump destroyed those peppers, I will say. He destroyed the fuck out of it. Is it so this guy
another Dr. Pepper,
who obviously is like 3 Dr. Peppers away from death is about to drink 15 Dr. Peppers so he can be like Gump, who by the way was an all-American athlete at the time. So he can spare 15 DPs. This guy looks like he is gambling his foot on this YouTube video.
Oh my God.
He's not the precursor to anything. He is the end phase of everything right now. This is insane. You got it. Like, he's had to have been to a doctor. It's like, hey, you can't do shit like house 15 Dr. Peppers. You can't even house one. You need to drink water.
And then he's like, "This is my living."
I feel bad if I have one, and I'm fat. I weigh 250 pounds. This guy is an easy like 475. He's giving a good belch right now. Is this like legal for videos for us to be doing it like this? Like,
It's fair use. It's commentary.
oh, okay.
Yes, we're commenting on this.
I'm commenting. Yeah, well, I have said a lot of comments, and I don't mean anything mean to this fella. I'm just saying what I'm observing. I'm commentating here, and
Yeah. He's in the final stretch. He's down another Dr. Pepper. Another toe gone.
I'm just saying,
Halfway to the foot.
you could make a pulled pork out of this guy's neck, like a whole pulled pork, which y'all can see.
You could slow cook this guy.
Yeah, he's already slow cooking, dude. Look at him. He's sweetening himself up right now.
Dude,
That's what he's doing.
if I was told, I don't want to eat anyone, but if I was told
That's
I
oily.
had to eat someone, for like $1 billion, and I had
He's
to get
got
someone to eat,
Yeah, I'm not eating a big fat guy.
why not?
Cause, dude, like that'll fuck up the meat real bad.
You don't have to finish the whole thing.
It's gonna have a nice fat.
Oh, you want a good
No,
marble?
dude, I think it'll really. Yeah. I
You want a
think
good
it'll
marble
really
on your
fuck
human
up.
flesh?
I think it'll really fuck up. I think we could use him to like start fires and stuff, maybe. But yeah, we could use him for more holistic reasons. Food wise, I say you get more of a like. Even if it was like me, like I'm a good eating size, probably like body fat ratio.
I've always thought that about you.
Thank you. Girls often say that, like, oh, I can fit the whole thing in my mouth.
Yeah.
They get to do that when they're with me. You know, he's coming up on 3 minutes, and this is a lot longer than I thought it was going to take him to crush these DPs.
I think if you ate him, it tastes like maple syrup.
You should. I'm gonna quote Joe Rogan right here. You shouldn't have 15 of anything. 15 of anything is too much. Dude, he's about to DP these DPs. He's putting 3. Put them all in your mouth. Oh yeah, put it in your mouth.
Look, mama.
Put it in your fucking mouth, you fucking dirty little slut. Yeah, that's right. Slurp it fucking down. Yeah! It's too much for you. I know it is.
Couldn't fit it all in. Huh?
You couldn't fit it all in. You better take it easy. Better slow it down, big boy.
You turning into a feeder now? You gonna feed this guy?
Yeah. God, you know, I think I'm starting to like him a little bit. I like that face. I want to make him make that face.
Ooh.
I want to give him a bunch of Dr. Peppers.
Lump
Just
him
watch
up.
him. That's all I want to do with him. I just want to watch him drink Dr. Peppers.
I got another guy for you. You're gonna love this new guy.
Yeah, what's this new guy's name?
This guy's Custom Grow 420. The people are not educated about custom Grow 420.
Yeah, I've never heard of this fellow.
The people need to know about Custom Grow.
YouTube?
What's up, YouTube? It's Custom Grow 420.
So what's the deal with this guy? What
He's
is he
high
doing?
as fuck.
And he's making
He's
YouTube
making
videos?
these YouTube videos.
Fuck yeah.
I understand.
Let's see him do it. Alright.
Custom Grow.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea because, like, you're expanding your lungs, kind of. You're getting ready for it almost.
He definitely has a ritual about everything he does, which is something that I like. He's
I
a
respect
wizard.
that.
He does his rituals.
I respect
know?
rituals.
There's power in
As
repetition.
long as he's not doing rituals and rites like some kind of witchcraft freak.
I'm trying to find some of his old videos.
If you into witchcraft, hit me up, girl.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he has the same camera as he has always had. That's what it looks.
I don't know. It kind of looks better
This
than kids in
is
the corner,
peak
but
Custom Grow right now.
What's this he's doing right here? 1 gram dab challenge. Warning, drippage.
Dab.
Ew, drippage.
Warning, drippage.
I already know what that means, dude. He's gonna fucking volcano that baby. Have you ever just came straight off the bong into a mucus throw up, like fucking,
Ooh.
like you said that you hit it and you cough for a second and then all of a sudden you just fucking Ghostbusters out of your mouth. Just fucking ectoplasm.
Dude, he's... There he goes.
Dude, that is like the one way that a girl ends up not being as hot, at least for the night, is if she does that when she hits the ball.
Milking it. Dude. Yeah. Getting high with a girl that you're like just hooking up with is scary. They get weird.
Yeah, they can do. Well, girls they freak out about everything. Like if they're like drunk and shit, dude. When they get drunk, they like literally use that as an excuse to act like a fucking nut job. Not all of them, I'm saying, but like some, especially the ones that would freak out when they're smoking.
Person.
Oh, I'm too fucked up.
There's
chill.
there's guys that do that too. It's a certain kind of person, I think. It's just like a certain kind of person that just like freaks out.
Yeah.
Maybe more often women, but yeah.
When it comes to drugs and alcohol, they freak out pretty hard.
Yeah, there was a girl I did acid with. It was like originally it was like 5 of us, and we were like gonna do acid for the first time, and it turned into like 15 people in one house in high school. Like we're all high schoolers trying acid for the first time because we're friends with this random 28-year-old that fell asleep on the couch, and he was like just there the whole time. And we just all did acid in this house. And, yeah, this girl started, like, grabbed a marker and started, like crawling on, like, drawing on the walls. And she, like, took a spoon out of the stovetop, like, utensil holder, grabbed, like, one of those big pot stirring spoons, and just fucking broke it over the counter. Yeah. She was like, I'm too fucked up! I'm too fucked up!
The only time I ever freaked, except someone was playing a certain song throughout the house on the TV, and I started seeing like red eyes and shit in the hallway, and I was like, turn that song off right now. They were playing that I think it's like Ghost Face or something like that. Whatever that video is, that old cartoon dancing or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, dude. If you've indulged in
Yeah, I know the one
you
you're
know
talking
exactly
about.
I was like, hey, you gotta turn that. It was the first time I ever did it too.
Yeah, that's not a good video.
Yeah, I was like freaking. I was like, "Hey, you got to put it on something better than that, dude. Put it on something nice. Don't put that on. I don't want that on."
In the same vein of that girl that was fucked up, there was a guy in the same night that was in the house with us that apparently like got stuck in the bathroom, like couldn't jiggle the lock. The lock was stuck, and so he opened the bathroom window, and apparently like the smell of the cat shit in the litter box was getting to him, so he pushed the whole litter box out the bathroom window, and it like spilled onto the like ground. Yeah.
Thank you. This guy that shall remain nameless. He I was at this party with like a lot of people there, and he did a lot of shrooms. First time. He ended up trying to fight everyone. He
started chomping
several women, a lot of women. He was going around biting them, and then somehow they had to tackle him, and they put him in a bedroom, but he was still going and like pretty freaked out.
He's going full Night Stalker.
I mean, he was kind of like a...
He turned into a Dracula.
Well, I'm just worried, you know. I was going to say he turned into an animal, but...
Turned into a Dracula.
He was black, so... overthinking that.
He's Blade.
Let's glaze over that. Glaze over that one. Okay.
He's a daywalker. He's Blade.
He is Blade. It was almost like Blade.
He better pay his taxes.
Another detail, he ate some cat shit, actually. And everybody saw him do it, but nobody was like...
That's hard to recover from, honestly.
We would feel bad if he hadn't bitten all those women, you know?
Dude, he was just into munching stuff that night. He was a munch. He was trying to munch the ladies, and then he munched cat shit. After he munched mushrooms. He just wanted to keep munching stuff. That's nuts. Yeah, everybody doesn't need to try those. Yeah. Everybody doesn't need to try those. Sometimes I wish I would have waited till I was like way older to try them. But I'm kind of glad I tried them when I tried them too. I never bit ladies though.
Yeah, it's not good.
Not when they didn't ask me to.
Hey. Custom Grow 420.
Yeah, what's this?
But
fucking...
he is better now. He doesn't bite.
Are we gonna have
people
to cut out
anymore.
all this because of Ben Affleck and Ice Spice's commercial?
Potentially, we definitely can't show Vice.
Yeah.
We can't show Vice.
Worst case scenario, I can just blur out this whole like.
Yeah, Vice will fuck us.
Oh, I got a third guy for you.
Third guy, let's see him.
I got a third guy for you. Guy is Shoe Nice. Shoe Nice 22.
Shoe Nice 22.
Yeah, you guys know
And
Shoe Nice? Do you
no,
know Shoe Nice?
what
Ian
kind of
knows
stuff
Shoe
does
Nice.
he do?
Ian, you want to take this one?
Shoe Nice is a man that he wants fame and fortunes, and so he drinks nail polish remover, and he drinks rubbing alcohol, I think. Right?
Okay,
He
he's
drinks,
essentially
he'll chug an entire bottle of vodka. He'll eat a disgusting
he's a YMH cool guy.
yeah, eats a giant cactus. This is something that he would do.
And he's NPC on the forehead. That's nice.
Because he's doing all of this on TikTok lives. So he's just doing anything he can to show that he can and will constantly debase himself. Because he's doing this on lives, actively reacting to viewers, interacting with them, getting paid by them. Also, shout out to Blake. Blake hopped in a TikTok live the other day I did for like 2 hours, and he tipped me a Galaxy. He gave me a Galaxy gift. And that's like $13.
Shit. Hell yeah.
So fucking shout out to Blake. I'm gonna.
Are we live right now on TikTok?
No, we can be though.
Okay.
Do you want to?
I'm,
We can
I'm
go
in no condition to be live.
We can go say hey to Blake.
I've been saying some pretty risque and out of character stuff today, but you know what, dude? It's all right. I'm willing to roll with it. Oh, I don't think anybody's gonna see this.
Yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow that dealership calls me about my job, because that shit's crazy. Y'all are gonna see. Y'all are gonna be like the podcast fans, the ones that listen all the way through, and I know who you are. Shout out Dalton, shout out Tubbs, shout out Major, maybe a couple others. I don't know. Comment below if you watch the whole podcast. If you're here, comment say hey, I'm here. If you're still here at this point in the video, but where was I going with that? I'm out of character.
Are you saying that?
Oh, yeah, the job thing. Y'all are gonna see as it unfolds the weeks that go by since I got that job on the podcast and we announced it up until the point that I start actually working there. Y'all are gonna be like, what the fuck? And I'm sorry, y'all. And if it falls through, it falls through. I'm sorry that I embarrassed myself and everybody else by saying that I got that job if it does fall through. But I'm tired of it. I got to find something to make some money, and they're fucking me over, dude. I'm saying it now. And hopefully I don't get the job and then they watch this. I don't think they will.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I just won't tell anybody about it at work.
That's a good idea, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to actually suggest to everyone I work with to stay out of my damn business. How about that?
Unless they're cool. But
Yeah.
Then maybe not, but...
What's this? A train accident.
So right about now we have a decision to make.
I don't think we can show the cow being ran over. Maybe if I move my... We can react to it, but I gotta move my head.
Just stand up.
Let's see.
You can stand up.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what goes on here.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
and we have a new world heavyweight champion.
Stand up again.
Yeah, go back. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that thing got snatched, dude. Jesus. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
You think
y'all
it's in
didn't
half?
Okay, y'all didn't get to really see it, but what I will say about it is it got like the back half of
Yeah,
this
I think
cow,
it's-
and the initial hit leveled it to the ground, but its hoof looked like it maybe got stuck under that front wheel, and it got snatched up under there. It quartered that fucking cow leg.
Yeah, what we just saw was a cow literally getting ripped to shreds. I think is a pretty accurate term for what happened to
Yeah,
it.
it's got to be at least 2 pieces now.
Yeah. I feel like it like hit with such speed and force at the back like hind of the cow that the rest of it spun around to where by the end like the head and neck whipped against the side and also got like crushed. It was that's obliteration.
Death by vehicles and metal is like one of my biggest fears.
Oh, I mean,
Like being crushed by metal.
I don't think you can get to heaven if you're stuck in a car. That's a
Well, remember like on Scary Movie 3, I want to say it was, where Charlie Sheen's wife is pinned up against the tree by that truck, and once they move the truck, she's going to die. And, she was split in half or whatever.
that's like from a real story. That's from a real thing that happened at like I think it's like a subway in Belgium or something like that. Like a guy was like crushed from like here up, like above the belly button, and he was like, as soon as y'all like untwist me, all my blood and guts are gonna fall out.
You're not even half of what he was. The wrong kid died.
Wrong kid died. You know, Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
No.
You weren't here the other night when we watched Step Brothers. Cam had never seen Step Brothers.
I had never seen Step Brothers.
So we watched Step Brothers with him the other day. Yeah. We really need to watch fucking Harold and... I'll cast it to the TV. Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. You said you've never seen that one. That's a killer.
That's good. I have seen that one. I've seen the.
Oh, you have?
I've seen the clips. We were talking about
yeah,
how
yeah.
I saw like half of it when I woke up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's a good... they have some good characters in that. Good plots. They made the government really racist, which was awesome. And, like, just, like, acting on... As soon as they heard something that's, like, what they acted on, they didn't call back to anybody. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. No, that's the first
even
one.
think they mention it.
In the second one, they don't say anything
They
about
didn't have
White
to
Castle.
deal with White Castle. It fell through. Egos got hot.
Yeah, I think in the Christmas one, there's White Castle in that, the last one. But there was. Go ahead.
I had one of those because of that movie.
What,
Not
White
that good-
Castle?
Not that good.
Yeah, dude. I've had what's
Okay.
very similar, and some people who are more aficionados might say different. I've had Crystal Burgers, which are the
Crystal,
little
yes,
sliders
that's what they
like
got
that.
here.
I didn't like those that much either, dude. I thought I was just like, this is like,
Wait, you gonna defend these Crystal Burgers?
Okay, to be fair, the only time I've had Crystal Burger was when me and my family went to Myrtle Beach in South Carolina, and it was a great time. We spent a day at the beach. I had a Crystal Burger. Might have been the shittiest burger in the world, but if you just had a good day at the beach and you're a little kid, that's the best. That's a good burger.
yeah, especially if you'd been like day drinking all day at the beach or something. You're like, fuck,
Oh, dude, I
need something to eat.
I
You
was
would eat
pounding
anything.
Capri Suns. I was eating.
Bread with mustard and beef. But the first time I had a Crystal Burger, and the only time I ever had a Crystal Burger, I was training on my gas truck driving job, and my boss, who's from the Midwest, I think he's from Wisconsin, and he said, "Oh, have you ever had Crystal Burger?" And I was like, "No." He said, "Oh man, they're so good. We'll go in and get some." And it was like connected to a fucking gas station in Slidell. And we went in there, dude, and I was like, "Oh, this place is gonna be shit." And I just made sure I got like the bacon and cheese and pickles and mustard and ketchup, like as much shit as you could put on it. But the best sliders undoubtedly are from, I think it's called, damn, they got one on LSU's campus, dude. Is it called Sliders? Shooters. No. Fuck, what's it called, dude? I gotta look it up.
Can you call people on this?
Small sliders.
Crawl the Crystal Burger. What's the one that makes it so they can't call you back?
Star 67. Yeah, Star 67. Well, that's just no caller ID. They can't call you back. Yeah, Star 67. Star 67.
Okay. The Crystal on Bourbon Street.
There's a Crystal Burger on Bourbon Street.
There is, yes.
I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, it's more like a tourist shop. It's like one of our. I think it's like maybe the first Crystal Burger. So it's like run different.
It's the first one?
No, there's no way it's the first one. There's no way it's the first one.
You gotta make sure that one's good, dude. It's on Bourbon Street. People are gonna stumble in there.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be good. There's some good food on Bourbon Street. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some gas, dude. Chicken and Dax. Dude, I got daiquiris in my fridge right I got Dax in my freezer right now. We trying to dack it up?
Sure.
You want to have a daiquiri?
Sure.
All right.
I have like a little half cup of one, dude. I don't want to get too homosexual.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not bad to be too homosexual. I just don't want to be. Thanks.
That's the more you know. It's taken a while to call this Crystal Burger, but I don't know. Let me see.
Don't give up on it.
Dude, you call that Crystal Burger right now.
I think that Crystal Burger call's gonna close us out. We're at 53 minutes right now. We can call Crystal and then.
Should we get it up to an hour just in case because of like
You wanna-
the shit that we can't use?
You want to do an hour 10?
We can do something like that.
I'm cool with cutting it down to like 40 minutes.
I was about to say we don't have to cut out like a lot of the stuff I said, but there's probably some stuff that
I'm getting it.
And
I'm on the
sorry,
list.
Dalton, you said you don't like unedited podcasts, but this one has to be a little bit of smege.
We're gonna put some entertaining stuff in the middle, just to hide the cuts better.
I think it's from that cap I put on earlier.
What cap?
That cap I put on earlier.
Which one?
It's probably better if that actually. If I
Oh,
put
okay.
that microphone.
You can say it. When you take
Well,
it.
I'm gonna call this.
You gave me that half mushroom cap. I think that's why I'm on such a mental roll right now.
Yeah, you're killing it.
I feel good.
I'm feeling a little something.
I don't think they're gonna pick up.
Hello, Crystal Burger. Dude, there's no way it's a Crystal Burger on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. There's
The Crystal Tavern on Bourbon Street. The same hot crystals, and now you can get cold beer, stiff cocktails.
This is.
We
Hello?
can't get to the phone right
Yeah.
now, but if you leave a message, we'll do our best to call you back as soon as we can. Thank you.
Hey, this is I'm just. Is this Crystal? Crystal, can I get I need a gram, real quick. I need it. I need a gram. Crystal, baby, call me back.
an incredible performance. Ian, let's talk about you for a second.
Me? Nah.
I heard you killed all those dogs.
How did you guys hear about it?
And then we heard that you were jamming. We heard that you were jamming.
Well,
We heard that you were jamming dick in your ass.
Only one. Only one of those is true.
Hey, Ian, do you know Joe?
Joe. Who?
Joe Mama.
Oh shit.
So, Ian,
Whoa.
what's California like?
California. Oh, the breeze, the trees, the bees and the knees. That's what I say about California.
So it's the bees because of the trees and the breeze.
I would say that most of the time, if you ask me.
When was the first time you did stand-up?
Stand up. Well, back in the day, I was a wee child. It was in California. It was I was probably 2013.
Wow. How old are you?
13.
That's what's up. How'd it go?
Yeah. Well, I think I bombed. I bombed horribly, actually.
Yeah, you were 13.
I was 13 years old.
Where'd you do that?
Mhm.
Where'd you do that at? Like a talent show or something, or was you just went to an open mic?
Went to an open mic.
Would your
as a
mom drive
child.
you up there or something?
Yeah.
You were like, I'm gonna do stand-up comedy. Damn, did you wear like a suit or anything? What'd you do?
No.
What jokes did you prepare? None.
I wrote some jokes, actually. I had some jokes.
I like what Crockett said.
Yeah.
What did you wear on stage?
I had a gray wig on.
Oh, wait.
A shirt, a sweater. It had cats.
Now, was this like a
Pom-poms,
relative's
same thing.
wig, or was it a Party City wig?
It was just a wig I had lying around the house, actually, and I don't know whose.
That's
So-
cool. That's a cool way to find a wig. Do you remember your set at all?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's from back in the day.
You knew about Larry Sinclair before everybody.
Were you doing that joke?
My
when-
set.
Oh.
I remember one of them, and it was. I said. I did an impression. I was like, the Miami PD. Oh, I fucked it up.
You were Miami PD.
No. Just forget I even said that. This is the setup. So
Run it,
it
we'll
was
run it, we'll be your
snowing in Miami the other day. Snowing. I know, but it turned out it was actually the Miami PD evidence locker had been blown up.
And you did this joke in what state?
California.
Did it land?
Yeah, these people got it.
They got it?
I don't know. I actually don't remember. I remember a lot of people not laughing, but there was one loud guy. He was. Yeah, there was definitely one guy that was like.
Yeah. It was probably some asshole comedian who was like, "Look at this kid."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I
sympathy laughs sometimes in the crowd. That shit's funny.
So you get genuine laughs from me, a lot of the time. Sometimes they are sympathy, but
I get a
if the crowd's dying, I'm gonna laugh.
I get excited when y'all
And I'm in the
are
crowd.
on stage and shit because it is funny no matter what. It's funny no matter what. Like, if you do good, it's fucking hilarious. If you eat shit, it's hilarious. Especially like Ian shit. Some people it goes over their fucking head what he's like trying to do. I don't understand why people think like I don't know like they don't get it. I don't know why some people don't. The only part of it they don't get is why you're saying it the way you do, and I get it 100%, and it's funny to me every time. I for some reason hold myself back from laughing as hard because I'm giggling so hard.
thank you.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
fucking
goal.
funny. David Clark is like that too, so it's kind of
Yeah, but I think Ian owns the person that he is.
yeah.
I think David also does.
Finding a style like that, especially in today's day and age, like a style like that is very
Like, you would kill on Kill Tony, I think. I think you would, if you came out with the Obama's gay joke. Or the Ice Spice. Yeah. There was one, like, solid minute of yours that I was, like, thinking about was perfect the other day. But I can't remember which minute it was. But, so did you do stand-up often after that? Did you, after that first time? When did you get up on?
I quit immediately after that.
Wow. So
One and done.
Early retirement.
I retired.
You did your best, and then you hung it up. You felt like you had accomplished what you set out to do.
Yeah.
So when did you realize that the game needed you?
Yeah. When did you realize that the world needed you? And when did you first get on stage after that?
It was back in 2022.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And you've been on a fucking steady climb ever since. I just see
Thank you.
your joke writing has gotten a lot better. You're dude, you just like
Appreciate
owning.
this. You guys are sucking my dick right now. But yeah.
But
fucking-
no, you're a piece of shit, and we
Shouldn't have no, keep this going, please. No. Sorry.
Ian,
You're gonna have to edit all that out.
I didn't even see what you said.
Well, I didn't say anything. That was I was making a joke that, like, I called him something that, and I was just not saying anything, so that way it seemed like it was bleeped out. Maybe
The joke is that we were looking over there like he was saying something, but he was just silent the whole time.
yeah, I didn't actually say anything. I just wanted it to seem like I was maybe calling him a couple of bad words that I wouldn't want out there.
Ian, I see a lot of influence from like Dane Cook in your performance.
Yeah, I've noticed you're a lot like Matt Rife.
I don't even.
I want to focus on Dane Cook for the time being because
You're like Bo Burnham and Richard Pryor mixed.
yeah.
It just ultimately equals gay.
I'm gonna suck your dick a little more here and say, seeing a crowd go from like not knowing what to make of you
To figuring it
to
out.
figuring it out
Yeah.
is a very satisfying thing to watch as an audience member.
Fuck
As, like,
yeah.
watch from the back. Not everyone gets it, but
Yeah, last Wednesday at the mic, you had the people fucking rocking in the back of the room. You had the people rocking in the back of the room for sure. Like, you did good on the first one too, but that fucking open mic set, you fucking killed. I ate shit on that open mic. I ate plates of shit on that open mic.
oh yeah.
15, 20 plates of it, I think. Way too much shit. I had to shit the next morning. I ate so much shit.
Which open mic are we talking about?
The one from Wednesday at Comedy House after we did Comedy Happy Hour, and they had the open mic right afterwards, and I ate complete shit.
You've been bombing so much, I didn't know how to ask which time.
Yeah.
I'm so-
Yeah, well, I've been trying out so many new jokes and shit that, I don't know, and my fucking joke writing has fallen off, especially in the parts where I've, but I'm learning I need to go back and just rekindle and redoctor, like, jokes that I've already done, but make them better. I need better jokes. I don't need more necessarily.
yeah, I feel like I just need to experience more. I feel like I just
That
need to
too.
go out into the world more, go to different places, and like see outside of New Orleans, because all of my writing is based on like my experiences in Mississippi and in New Orleans, and like I haven't spent a lot of time in other cities.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like, I know in this game, I'm still learning how to walk. You know what I mean? Like, we're still kind of learning how to walk, how new we are in it.
Yeah, I'm trying
And-
to. I'm really getting tripped up.
Now, there's a
Like-
point. Yeah, there's a point in the adolescence of it where you've got to fucking train and really turn shit up if you want to make it big time. But right now, we're really still just fucking figuring it out. And obviously, in this city where you're getting so many opportunities early and shit, like, you know, opportunities to be paid and be put on for however many minutes, 10 minutes, if you have enough, 20. But yeah, it's kind of nerve wracking because you're like, shit, dude, I just started really learning how to fucking write a good joke. And now people are wanting me to do 15 minutes and shit, and I don't fucking.
Yeah, I just don't want to get caught up in one scene. I don't want to get involved too deep. I mean, I'm working at Comedy House, but I wanna have opportunities to travel and find different crowds and also meet different people and like who can.
Yeah,
Get
that's
me
the
money.
move for
Get me paid.
2024, is to go branch out from like Florida to Houston to Austin to wherever.
I
Go to
think
Atlanta.
I think that's one good thing about this photography business, because it's something I can do on the road. I have a photography page. I'll throw some photos up on the screen. But yeah, go check me out if you're in New Orleans and you need a photographer. I do everything. I do events. I do birthdays. I do pet photography. I'm great at pet photography. I will spoil your pet, dude.
If you're in Africa and you want your picture taken, call Cam.
Fly your dog. I'll fly out to meet you.
We'll get our fucking malaria shots. Come over there and kiss your sister, homie.
We'll talk money.
Mm-hmm.
Only for cash.
We'll do some. We'll meet Trevor Noah over
You
there, and we'll do comedy with him.
You can fly me out to Nigeria and I'll show you my feet in person. You can't touch them, but I'll show them to you.
We'll do comedy for a tribe.
That sounds like a good TikTok challenge.
Yeah.
And then we can just pave over their village and turn
Maybe
it into
we
like
should
a
go to one
Walmart.
of those like uncontacted Amazonian tribes and try to do stand up for them while they're like shooting us with arrows and shit.
Oh yeah, like what's that called? South Senegal Island or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. Yeah.
South Sentinel Island.
Sentinel Islands. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't want to run up on them busters, dude. They like everybody's like, yeah, they just have like arrows and they're throwing rocks at them and shit, but they literally kill everybody that tries to go there. They're very effective.
Yeah.
Now, granted, no one's came in with an F-18 fighter pilot jet and fucking gave them the business, and no one should, but let's see what these
That's
people's
the
up
life.
to. Yeah, this is... Dude, if you look at people like that live primal and stuff, you look at their feet and shit, they're like curved different for like climbing tree from like, because they do it all the time, like climb trees and stuff in the Amazon. So their feet morph to be more grippy around trees, and it's pretty crazy. And their hands too.
That's something I always wished I had. Like I always want that. I also saw like if you're isolated in a tribe like this and you live in such a specific environment, you eventually just basically develop superpowers compared to the rest of the world. Like the people that can hold their breath for like 30 minutes like it's nothing because their gallbladder is bigger. It's dope. Cuz I always like if I could scuba, I think my another goal for 2024 for me is going to be I'm going to have enough money of my own that I've made to go get a scuba license. I want to have
Right.
scuba license money. I've got fruit and scented candle money now. I need to figure out how to get scuba license money. Be on top of all my bills. Figure out like life and shit.
I think you can make
Yeah.
a lot of money doing that. Teaching lessons. You could move somewhere like Mexico or something like that and do that. Now, whether you would want to actually move to Mexico and be a scuba instructor or something, that's on you. But there's that comedian. He's on Instagram and stuff a lot. He's from Canada. I forgot his name. Light skinned guy with the fro. It's like Shesa or something like that. I don't know. Is his last name? Yeah, but it's not. Maybe so. I don't know. I don't know. He's funny. He was on Stavros Halkias' podcast. Is how I saw him. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, and that's what he did. He got after high school. He didn't know what he wanted to do, so he went and got certified to be a scuba instructor, and then he moved down to Mexico and lived in Tijuana and just taught scuba lessons and shit for a couple years.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's fucking badass. No, you know what? He was on there with Bert Kreischer because they were talking about their shark stories.
Do you think Bert Kreischer scuba dives? He had to. He was on Travel Channel, right?
Yeah.
Of course he was scuba diving.
Bit by a shark.
What?
Yeah.
I don't want to see Bert Kreischer's face, but
Yeah, that would.
I like good Bert. I like him for what he is.
yeah, he's the best. He's the best at being him.
Ooh, I saw The Machine.
You saw The Machine?
I saw The Machine. It just got added to Netflix recently. I saw The Machine. Now, the original review I got on it from my brother. All right, hold on, wait. I'm gonna wait till the ads. Or
Yeah.
no, you said you're gonna block that out, huh?
Let's just wait for safety.
Yeah, I'll wait
This sucks.
for safety reasons.
Well, as soon as the podcast gets money, if you send us money, we'll do something cool. I don't know. We'll get YouTube YouTube Premium, YouTube Red.
But let's see. I was starting the story off with, oh yeah, The Machine. I watched it, and you know what? It was pretty funny in certain parts. I could understand where my brother didn't think it was like a laugh the whole time movie, but it did have a good story. I liked some of the characters that were in it. I thought Mark Hamill was a little cringe the whole time. I think Mark Hamill could have been better, if anybody. And because the Russian chick was awesome. I think Bert did pretty good. His wife was she was hot, but she did okay. Not his actual wife, but the lady that played his wife. Yeah, Bert played himself. So Bert played himself, and the story is that he quit stand-up because he had to quit drinking because he got his daughter was 15, and he got her to drive, and they got pulled over, and she got arrested because she didn't have she was driving without a license, and it doesn't count when the person with you is just fucked up.
Yeah.
And he was. So anyway, she hates him and shit, and he feels really bad about it, and so he quits doing stand-up.
He's like old Bert Kreischer, like fully like today's Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, he was Bert Kreischer like 2 years ago whenever he was filming.
So they
it.
didn't. So I thought they made it like a biopic. I thought it was gonna be like. Didn't they have like Ryan Reynolds on it or something like that?
No. So it's kind of just like a play off of the story, to where it tells the Machine story throughout it, but in a different way. So so when he was robbing the train, he took this guy's watch, and that guy ended up being a high-ranking mafia member in Russia, and his children were all tasked with getting this watch back, and whichever one got the watch and brought it back to him got to run the family pretty much. And so the girl of all of them, she comes and kidnaps Bert Kreischer and says we'll kill your fucking daughter.
This movie sounds like it sucks dick.
I mean, it wasn't super great. And I thought some of the music, there's a lot of movies, dude, I could score the fuck out of a movie.
I guess I'm nitpicking, but
the music sucked in it, though.
I hate to say, I feel stupid saying this, but I wanted more historical accuracy out of the Bert Kreischer Machine movie.
Yeah. Well,
I wanted it to be his filmed more like a biopic, because I feel like that is a way that his comedy would translate well to the screen. He doesn't even have to play himself. He can just be a character in it, play an old fucking Russian dude or something like that.
Yeah, well,
he could be hilarious.
So it goes back and forth. He always has these flashbacks, or he'll be telling a story to somebody, and it'll be about the trip to Russia where they rob people, and that's when Jimmy Tatro's character comes
It's just
in.
him it's just
and
him
it'll
saying
show
his bit.
it'll show, it's a weird development, because you learn with how the story's influencing and what's going to set up the next scene. Almost, it's not badly made at all. It's very well set up for everything, and the storyline flows pretty well. I just think some of the acting and shit. Now, the fight scenes were awesome. The fight scenes were pretty good.
Oh yeah, we live in the day of John Wick.
Now,
Our
granted,
fight scenes.
Bert made himself a little too badass, I think.
Oh, of course, he has to.
Yeah.
Because there's one line he has in the movie, and he says, because he kind of beats up this one dude, and someone said, "You can fight." He said, "I'm from Florida, baby. You can either fight or you can fuck, and I can't fuck worth a shit."
That's what he said?
Yeah, that's what he says, which is
Oh,
a pretty
man.
good line, but also,
I feel like someone wrote that for him. or maybe I don't know how present he was in the writers' room of that movie.
I'm sure he was.
I'm sure he was pretty
because he had
present.
to influence it and stuff. And but he's a dude. He has created some pretty successful and crazy shit, like that Fully Loaded tour. And then he's taking it to sea, the Fully Loaded cruise. Did you see that?
Oh, dude, he's gonna make so much money off of a cruise.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine if the Burt Kreischer cruise crashes?
Oh, dude. Well, my brother's girlfriend just went on the world's largest cruise ship, and I was thinking about that. I was like, dude, I would never go on anything that's like the world's biggest, or like how the Titanic was unsinkable. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm not going into just because like. Yeah, dude. If I were say humanity was ending, and we were loading us all into giant spaceships and launching us out into space for hope, I would want to be in one of the smaller spaceships. I wouldn't want to be in one of the big. Part of my French. I wouldn't want to fly business class. You know.
Yeah,
I don't want to
definitely.
fly economy into the void.
Yeah, that.
I wouldn't want to be on the Burt Kreischer escape pod.
Yeah, maybe not. The Wu-Tang Clan
Dude, just
escape
the-
pod.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine the farts in the Burt Kreischer
The whole
escape
time all the
pod?
way to the moon. It's just Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah.
No, I would want a singular pod, so because I know I'm about to die, so I might as well be alone so I can jerk off, or maybe bring a lady with me, like
Ooh.
a his and her pod.
Just you and
Me and my lady.
get like frozen together.
No, not frozen. We're gonna be alive. We're just gonna die. We're gonna fly into the sun while we're making love.
Just be fed food paste and like
Mm.
food paste and listen to music
Yeah,
until you
dude.
die.
I can't wait to see how astronaut ice cream makes that
That's
bitch's
the-
pH balance.
That's how the last person's gonna die. Like the last human in history, it's just gonna be like a self-contained pleasure pod that just drifts out into the void because everything else is dead.
Yeah, you know what's pretty crazy is like you can't clean it up though. You got a cream pie pretty much. Which if you're flying into the sun to your death,
Hey, that baby, he's not gonna have a chance.
yeah, you're flying into the sun anyways.
Yeah. So
Ooh,
what are you gonna
but
do?
what if it takes a long time? It takes a long time to get places in space.
Takes
Like to
a
get
long-
to the sun. Yeah, we
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like there's like a
were. Ooh,
if you're just sitting out randomly into space, you're never gonna hit anything.
you could.
You're not gonna hit anything.
She could birth that baby though, and you could raise it a little bit, have some fresh meat finally.
If you interact with anything, it would be like a tiny little like
cut into its head and it's actually cake.
is it cake?
Yeah, dude. Have you never seen the one that's a baby?
Oh God, I have seen that one.
Yeah, pull that up, Jamie. Is it cake, baby?
Baby cake.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Look at it, dude.
red velvet.
This one is red velvet. Why did they make it red velvet?
Just for the
That kind of
The
looks.
aesthetic.
That kind of looks like in a cartoon when they're showing the baby version of someone that was grown in the earlier part of the cartoon. Like that looks like cartoon Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek Forever After.
Okay, here's your chance to look away. We should blur it. I guess.
If you could go back in time and get Is It Cake Baby Hitler, would you kill him? Would you
Yeah.
cut that
I would cut that cake.
red velvet Hitler baby?
Wait, so it's either cake. So it's either cake or baby.
Is that the title of the episode? Red Velvet Hitler
Is
baby?
it cake or baby Hitler?
Yeah.
So, if you went back in time and it was either cake or baby Hitler, and you had to cut into it with a knife, I think that's a win-win.
Kid just got a lobotomy.
Unless you create a world where Hitler. Yeah, that's fucked up. I don't like that. Yeah, this is bad imagery. We can't even. I don't even want to. This is making
Really?
me sick to my stomach.
I'm kind of hungry.
I'm just disgusted. Oh, I can't believe this.
I want to eat your baby. Get in my belly.
Oh, I broke
Ooh,
my.
yeah. I want some of the ribs.
I broke my drone, by the way.
I want those baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Chili.
Do you think we can save this camera.
Yes. What do you think we should hook it up to when we do? What kind of spy cam should we make?
Because you can also control it with a servo motor.
And where should we place it, you think?
Somewhere hidden.
Somewhere awesome where, like, tits are going to come by it or something. Right?
No comment.
That's what I was using this drone for.
They don't have to be bare tits. It can just be ladies walking by. We could just put it
You
on
can just
Bourbon
fly
Street.
it. Yeah, just fly it over Bourbon Street.
Did you guys hear about the Buc-ee's guy?
I didn't hear
Buc-ee's
about the
son?
Buc-ee's guy.
The son of the owner of Buc-ee's got arrested for putting cameras in the bathrooms at like 10 of their Buc-ee's. You know?
Dude, at that
The
point,
Buc-
you're running a business. You're probably getting paid to do that. I mean, if you they say do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life.
You know, this is, I'm surprised you haven't heard about it.
Look, the guy put a camera in one of like the 500 toilets that they have in that motherfucker. I feel like, he's not that bad of a guy if he's only putting one camera in there. There's so many other toilets he could be doing it to too, but he just chooses that one.
I would rather it be a homegrown project, a self-contained grassroots movement rather than the government that's putting cameras in my toilet. So if I had to pick, I would pick a random creep over, the CIA dick measuring technology they have in urinals now.
Yeah, by the way, I'm just saying, guys, for real, I don't condone what Bucky's man did. I think that's pretty disgusting. You know what else is pretty disgusting, though? Owning a bunch of gas stations that people worship. That's fucking gross. It's American.
We're getting one in my hometown.
It's American as fuck, but it's gross.
We're getting a Buc-ee's in my hometown. It's gonna change the
Yeah,
landscape.
dude. I'm telling you, like, that is just like cheap Disney World. That's all that is. People that like Disney World like Buc-ee's too. Disney World people and Buc-ee's people are the same. They're chicks. They're
You are onto something.
They're old people. They're homosexual men, and they all like that. They're swingers. Swingers like Buc-ee's and Disney World.
Buc-ee's is for swingers and LSU 22-year-olds.
And then you know what? They pay really well there, and that's nice. And I've seen a very diverse hiring culture there at the ones I've been to. Now, I will say, getting out of that motherfucker is the biggest pain in the ass. You will, if it's busy, like the one in Foley, Alabama is.
They make it.
The
They
one
make
in
it hard to
Foley,
leave.
Alabama can kiss my. There's like one way in and one way out of that motherfucker, and it's
Yeah,
on the
it's a
side
fire
of a
hazard.
hill.
Dude, if you want to get like really close with a circle, like if you want to infiltrate a social group of unbearable, annoying people, just wear some Buc-ee's merch around them.
And Crocs, Bucky's Crocs.
Buc-ee's Crocs?
If you own Bucky's Crocs, you might just be able to get in on these suckers.
You could make that fit go hard.
Dude, just walk up in some Bucky's Crocs, eating a brisket sandwich from Bucky's, maybe some Bucky nuts
You're nowhere near a Buc-ee's.
or whatever
you
they
just have
call
a bunch
beaver
of Buc-ee's
nuts.
shit. People want to talk to you.
You know what I like about Bucky's is that you can like buy shotgun ammo there too.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I saw that you could buy a gun safe at Bucky's, and I was like, I'm home.
What about the gun? I want a Buc-ee's Glock.
Dude, Bucky's, I think they're just working on the licensing for that, but the ones in Texas should sell guns. It's a Texas gas station. They should sell guns.
Yeah.
Walmart can sell guns. Why can't Bucky's? You can buy, like, magazines at Bucky's, I think.
They don't sell guns at Walmart anymore. They stopped selling them at Walmart.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It sucks, dude. That was a good place to get shotgun shells. It was Walmart. Bucky's is an institution. Their fudge sucks ass. How about that? You fucking Disney World freaks.
Yeah, have you been to the Bass Pro Shops Pyramid? It's the same kind of a vein.
Yeah.
You've been?
Dude, Bass Pro Shop, you know what?
It's in Memphis.
Yeah, that's the big one is in Memphis. They got one in Denham Springs, too. You know what is pretty nice? They have a restaurant in a lot of them. Pretty good stuff. We used to go there all the time when my dad was in prison. We would go to Bass Pro Shop as like a fun, like, There's just something to do. And then we'd go like eat there. Sometimes they have this bread with like sugar on it, and you put butter on it. Oh my god, dude, it's so good. It's so good. I forgot what food we used to get, but pretty good stuff. And there's fish swimming everywhere and shit. You feel like you got to act right. It's a pretty nice place.
That's what's up.
Pretty nice place, dude. We would either see like that's the place you want to eat at, because she would also take us to the Naval Aviation Museum in Pensacola, Florida, and the food that they had there in that little restaurant's dog shit, dude. That's dog shit food. That's bullshit. Such a cool place. You can climb in like airplanes and shit and watch clips of them shooting people and stuff, but besides that, the food sucks. Are you playing 2048?
No, I just put it on because it's cool background. Y'all take
The
mic
year is
when we-
2048. Britney Spears had her 11th child. The Ku Klux Klan has infiltrated Hamas. And they're working together on opening a KFC. They're trying to rebuild the world as it was. America is no longer.
The KKK, they found out. Listen, we actually we love we agree with a lot of what the Muslims are saying.
Yeah, and Kodak Black is the president of Atlanta, Georgia.
And
Oh, you're pretty good at this, Cameron. Look at you go. You're like Rain Man with that.
and Russell Brand has now
Yeah.
started his own religion, and
Yeah, he didn't rape that lady. He started his religion after he got off on the charges. This is just, we're telling you what happened in
he got off on the
2048.
charges.
We're not saying he didn't. We believe women in 2023, but in 2048, they called her bluff.
And he's taking all his followers now, and he's trying to
Yeah.
get them to build a pontoon boat and go over to Alaska. It's crazy.
He got out just in time to do ayahuasca with Joe Rogan on his deathbed.
That's actually how the first people got to New Zealand. It was a Jared Leto type guy. who
I
ran
thought
like a
somebody
death
shit
cult
their
and-
pants and they all ran away so fast that they just ended up there.
Well, it's an island.
Oh.
They got boats.
Sometimes I've shit my pants and it smells bad enough to swim to an island.
I've tried. It's hard.
Dude, shitting your pants smells so much worse than just shitting.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just always does. That's always the worst.
You ever walk around and be like, "Who shit?" and it's you?
Yeah. Oh, dude. No, one time I kept smelling something fucking gnarly in class. I was like, dude, something smells so bad. What the fuck? And I smelled and it was my shirt. I don't know why my school shirt smelled like this. I don't know what, like if a dog slept on it. I don't know. I called my mom and I was like, you've got to come pick me up. Or check me out. I smell like shit. Like this shirt, like I'm going to have to take a shower after wearing this shirt. It smells so bad. Like I cannot stay here. And I did, dude. I was very upset with myself. I was like, dude, I showed up. I was here for a whole hour talking to girls before class and shit, smelling like that. I smelled so bad. I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed.
I hate being stinky. I was stinky at Comedy House. I wasn't wearing my deodorant. I got that aluminum
Dude,
free shit. It wasn't
yeah.
working. You ever stinkying?
I probably stink right now.
You don't stink. I haven't smelled you yet.
I took a shower before I got here, and I did put on deodorant today. I will say, dude, all the organic deodorant, it just doesn't work as good, and that's just what it is. And sometimes we take the sacrifice with known carcinogens because we want to put on a good face in front of the world. So I'm not afraid to throw some degree under there and smell okay. Now, granted, I have been wearing this hoodie today. It was sweater weather a little earlier this morning. Maybe not so at this part of the day. I think tonight when we're out and about, though, it'll be more sweater
be
weather, and I'll be okay.
It's going to be very nice. How do you feel about the change of seasons? You got enough,
It's great. It's very good. I like a fall, you know.
How long have you been staying in that place with Ben?
About 9 months or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I told you we had Ben on the podcast, and it was so bad we had to scrap it.
Wow.
But was awful.
All he wanted to do was talk about himself.
Yeah,
All he wanted to do was talk about himself. It was crazy.
he was treating it like an interview.
He was like, why are you guys not talking about me? What the fuck? Did you ever see him on that thing with them old ladies at brunch? Did you watch that? I watched that. You know what I'm talking about? The older ladies that take
Oh.
comedians out. They did one with Troy before, too, but Ben was on there as well.
You're talking about Ben Bauman. What is it? Friends and Mimosas.
Friends and Mimosas.
And Mimosas. I'm putting y'all on.
Friends and mimosas.
He showed up to this hungover as fuck and then came to my house afterwards and just shit on these ladies.
Shout out to Ben Bauman, local comedy
I
giraffe.
probably shouldn't include that part. Let's probably not include that part. There's no audio on it. We're not going to be able to hear it. But immediately great.
Okay, and I'm sorry for saying they're old. They're not old.
They're not old. They're moms.
Look, I'm 23, and yeah, to me, like, it's just they're older than me.
Yeah, I mean the editing.
That's what I mean by older ladies.
Ben has been in a while. He's talking to these 3 MILFs. This is the happiest Ben's been in a while. Talking to these 3 MILFs.
Yeah.
Let's take 2.
Well, Ben loves risen ladies, and
Oh, that's Chris True.
Chris True.
Oh.
Shout out Chris True in the middle of the.
I feel like I just got jump scared.
Yeah, that was crazy. I saw him and I was like, ah! I mean, I promise we weren't talking about you, Chris. Get off my dreams, Freddy Krueger.
Rica Bono's Peppermill.
Yeah. I wonder if those ladies pay for that meal. I'd love to go have free mimosas and eggs
I
Benedict
wonder
with
what
them.
their deal is. You ever just look at someone and like, I not in a mean way. Like what are they doing this for? How long have they been doing this?
Well, I've watched it before. It's a fun little show. They just have fun and they're curious, I guess, and they just have a good time. You can tell they're good friends and they laugh and they drink and they. I'd be excited to go on their show. I think I would show out.
He's just wolfing down that
I'm really-
fucking food.
That's how I collected a lot of my good friends. Is that I'm really good with moms, super good with moms.
Oh yeah.
Little behind the scenes action.
And that's the end of our podcast, everyone.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Kids in the Corner.
Ian, you're a great comedian. Thank you for coming on the podcast and bearing with us through this. Yeah.
Hopefully that
Thanks.
the war in the Middle East doesn't end up being
Well,
so
can-
bad that this episode doesn't air.
Yeah.
And hopefully you can hear everything we had to say about it.
Can you actually say that this was fun into the microphone so that it's
This was fun.
sweet? Now it's on record.
Now it's on record. Ladies and gentlemen, Kids in the Corner podcast, thank you so much.
Ian, do you have anything you want to plug?
Just your ass.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but I will be honest. I will say it on the podcast. I am going to move.
Where are you moving to?
Austin, Texas.
Congratulations, dude. That's a good move for you. I think you're going to be in a good space there.
October 20th.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
soon.
That's pretty soon. Wow.
Very soon.
Right
Yeah.
on. Well, I think we need to start going to Austin a lot more. I've been looking for an excuse to go to Austin, stretch my stand-up legs. So I
Yeah.
think having you out there will be a very good opportunity. I hope you soar your wings out there. And I think we're definitely going to be coming and crashing wherever you're staying.
You hear that, Hans?
All right.
Kim? Ian Wynton's coming for you.
Even if
Hell
it's
yeah.
even if it's just like even if it's a place that's exactly like you're living in now, we will still come and
All right.
we'll crash on your bedroom floor. We're gonna do some stand-up together.
All right.
Yeah. Well, that's enough
Yep.
sentimental talk. Fuck you, Ian Wynton.
You can go back to jerking your stuff, people.
He was
Thanks.
jerking off when we found him.